Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. At any time the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So Kansas offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get it back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. On the move at the 30. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. To the ground. He's got it again. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these 2 teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Knocked down for the tackle. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. TCU will send send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Working that left side now. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Small gain, I know. But, again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. At the 20, he's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He makes a grab. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone and reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Kansas 7, TCU 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block it.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Kansas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Troy. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions in 1st and 4th.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, running back gets to give. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You've got to keep defenses off balance.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. To the air, it's Heath. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, TCU, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw here on second down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cuevas. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Tripped up for the tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here. You go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Kansas.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll open this third quarter with a run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Heath. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Quarterback will audible. The give to the tailback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Off he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him.
Touchdown, Rock Chop! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Pressure coming. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice gain to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. They're churning out positive yardage early.
They go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And the Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Going on the carry.
Of 4.
2nd down coming up. Now they'll run the draw. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. Zone, it'll come out to the 20. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third down, going up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pulls it in on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. The give as they work on that clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And he intercepts it. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Cuevas.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the catch down the right side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd down after the run. To the ground with the back. Gets away from one, finds room. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the 1st. They're going to ice this game, baby.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Myers on the move. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
Going for it all. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play